Hi scientists, it's Amber.
And I'm Adam.
And welcome back to another Demo of the Week. Today we're going to be talking about the Tyndall effect.
The Tyndall effect explains how different types of solutions interact with beams of light in different ways. And this has to do with the size of their particles and their suspension in solution.
Here we have 0.1 molar sodium thiosulfate and 1 molar hydrochloric acid.
Hydrochloric acid dissociates into hydrogen and chlorine ions in solution, while sodium thiosulfate dissociates into sodium and thiosulfate ions in solution. All four of these ions are what we call particle size, which are too small to disperse light, which is why it appears that the light beam disappears when shown through the solutions, which we will demonstrate here.
So now that we've seen what they look like when you shine the light through them separately, we're going to put them together and see what kind of thing we can project onto our background here. Now that we've seen our reaction, let's talk about the product that we actually made. So when we mixed our two liquids, we did what was called a precipitation reaction, which is a reaction where you mix two liquids and you get a solid out of it. That formed something called a colloid, where you have one state of matter dispersed within another. In our beaker, we very obviously have a bunch of liquid, but inside of that liquid there are large particles of solid sulfur, which makes it a colloid.
So the colloidal sulfur particles gradually blocked more and more of the light, which is why the projection on the screen got darker and darker and eventually went completely black?
Yep. So those large solid sulfur particles are so big that they blocked all the light coming from our flashlight, causing the projection that we saw. Do you know of any real-world examples of something like this?
Couldn't explain why on a sunny day when clouds roll in, it starts to get darker and darker gradually?
Yep, exactly. So those large water molecules inside those big old clouds that we see in the sky block the sunbeams as they're coming down to the ground, causing those big shadows that you see.
Wow, so you really can see science all around us. Well, that's it for today, guys. Thanks for talking about the Tyndall effect with us, and we'll see you again next week for another Demo of the Week. Bye.
Bye.